guys. It's me, Malessea or Melissa. I also go by Artemisia. This is going to be a general reading for Scorpio for September 28th through October 9th. And I have pre shuffled your cards, so we'll get into your energy in just a moment, Scorpio. And if you're new to my channel, please feel free to hit the button if you like the video and want to get notified when I put new videos out. And time is fluid as well, so these readings can resonate before or after September 28th to October 9th. Whenever you see this video, that's when it's meant for you to see it. So, yeah, thank you guys so much, and I hope everyone's having a beautiful day or evening whenever you watch this. If you're watching this later and it's not the live, please feel free to fast forward through the shuffling because I know people have things to do. So, yeah, let's get into it, Scorpio. All right. General reading messages for Scorpio. September 28th, October 9th. General reading, general messages for Scorpio. September 28th, October 9th. Messages for Scorpio. What is Scorpio need to see? What is Scorpio need to know? September 28th to October 9th. What is Scorpio need to see? What is Scorpio need to know? September 28th to October 9th. Messages for Scorpio, September 28th, October 9th. Messages for Scorpio, September 28th. Get this shorter here. Okay. Messages for Scorpio, September 28th. Messages for Scorpio, messages for Scorpio, September 28th. What does Scorpio need to see? What does Scorpio need to know? All right, so let me get these over here. 1 second. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. So you have Two of Pentacles upright, Three of Wands upright, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Moon card upright, Four of Pentacles upright, and Six of Wands upright. All right. So yeah, Scorpio, you can look at the front row as energy leading from the 28th or so, a little before, a little after, whatever, and then going through September 9th. Not exactly, but again, take it how it resonates for you. Let me make sure you guys can hear me okay. All right. So with the Two of Pentacles upright, Scorpio, it can talk about something that is going back and forth, something that is a little wish-washy, possibly something that's not sturdy yet. And you see with the Two of Pentacles card, there's a man juggling. He's on one foot, and there's some rocky seas behind him. So, like I said, that's just that juggling energy of something going back and forth. We'll see how the other cards play out to see, what exactly that means for you or the person or situation you're dealing with. Okay. With the Three of Wands upright, it's all about looking at a lot of different options and possibilities, looking at how maybe other people do things or where their path is going right now to try to find your own path, not to copy anyone, but again, just observing and trying to figure out what your next move is going to be. But there is a lot of growth in this card, and it's really nice energy. Okay. And then with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's some type of movement or stagnant energy at this time. Can be also a feeling of lack of control in some way, a lack of, divine guidance or your higher powers or angels. Um, and that might feel like a disconnection for you. Um, because you want maybe possibly your next decision or move to make, um, to be guided by these things, but you don't necessarily maybe trust that at this time. Um, and you want to be more in control, possibly, and not leaving it up to the faiths, as they say. So, yeah, with it in the upright position, you see this woman, and she's dancing, and there's the wheel, and it's the turning of the seasons and energy, and just a lot of movement. So, like I said, when it's upside down, it just could be some stagnant energy too. All right. And then you have the moon card here upright. So the moon card is all about seeing things at night. Sometimes we don't see things clearly because there's not enough light, and so our mind can kind of, play tricks on us, possibly. Excuse. Oof. Sometimes that incense gets a little intense. Um, and just allergies. But yeah, when the moon card is following the wheel of fortune in reverse here, um, like I said, you might not be trusting everything right now, and so things have kind of slowed down. In the moon card, you also see the owl, so he's trying to look at things from a higher perspective as well, and the owl is known for the wisdom and his cunning hunting abilities, among other things. But, if you're coming out of this illusion and coming out of not trusting what you see, if you can rise above it and see it from a larger perspective and find the wisdom, then hopefully things, can go in your favor. Okay, Scorpio, with the Four of Pentacles upright, it's talking about it could be a little bit of greedy energy, um, or it can also be just holding on to something too tightly. So you see this man, and he's got his Four Pentacles. They're not, necessarily a lot of pentacles or a lot of abundance to other people, but he's holding on really tightly. It could be you are holding on to a philosophy or viewpoint too tightly, or the person you're dealing with, or just the situation in general. But again, if it is money or some type of abundance, could be your hoarding your time too much to yourself, or um, but yeah, again, I think it's more like a viewpoint in some way. But let's keep going and see what we have. Okay, and then you have the Six of Wands card. It's really nice placement here. So this is all about a celebration possibly coming up and a feeling of community and support. You see the horse in front of him, the tail of the other horse, and in the traditional Rider Waite tarot, you also would see some people behind him. You see the other wands, so you know that there's other people there, and that you have the what do you call it? The ribbons flying. You have the wreath here, which is a celebration, and movement is the horse. So that's really nice energy. But yeah, let's get some confirmation cards real quick, Scorpio, and see what else we can get for you. Just give me a second here to tap into your energy. I pre-shuffled these, but I need to make my go-go fish pond go fishing for tarot. Okay. Hold on one second, guys. All right. And if you're not watching this live, you can always feel free to fast forward this part if you're in a rush or just don't like that. So give me one second. Additional messages for Scorpio. Additional messages for Scorpio. Additional messages for Scorpio. Additional messages for Scorpio. What is Scorpio need to see? What is Scorpio need to know? What is Scorpio need to see? What is Scorpio need to see? What is Scorpio need to see? Messages for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. All right. Let me get this out of the way. Okey-dokey. So Scorpio, you have the Ten of Swords upright, the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Swords upright. Okay. So with the Ten of Swords, it's a feeling of defeat, a feeling of exhaustion, a feeling possibly of even betrayal, or just some type of mental confusion. You see in the card, this guy is literally lying down with swords in his back and all around him. Um, so when that's confirming the Two of Pentacles and the Moon card, it seems that the longer possibly you stay in this back and forth energy of not making a decision on this rocky seas here with the Two of Pentacles, it might keep you in this um, mental confusion and the defeat and possible betrayal. Also, when the Ten of Swords is confirming the Moon card, it can say if you stay in this illusion place or this place of not seeing things from a larger perspective and using the wisdom that you have, that you're going to stay in this kind of defeated place. But again, it could be the person you're dealing with or this general situation. Let's take it how it resonates for you if it does. Okay, and then with the Six of Swords in reverse, it's actually some nice energy here, because when it's in the upright position, even though there's movement with these two people or three people on the ship, the two people in front are just focused on the swords and they have their back towards this man who's steering the ship. And I can talk about a possible betrayal or lack of trust here. Um, and just focusing on that mental confusion. And so when it's in the reverse, it can be talking about coming out of that energy, which is really nice. So again, when you're looking at the when it's confirming the Three of Wands in the upright position and the Four of Pentacles upright, um, I believe once you're able to let go of this betrayal, this illusion, um, and start seeing the possibilities of different options and paths you can take, um, and have that growth. Because when you hold on too tightly to things, um, that's when possibly you may not trust people, because you think they're out to get something from you or take the little bit of pentacles that you have here, or abundance, or whatever that represents for you. But yeah, let's keep going here, Scorpio. And then with the Page of Swords, it's really nice energy. It can be a youthful energy or someone younger than you, but the Page of Swords is about using the sword and having mental clarity to use it to cut through any bullshit, to cut through any of the lingering clouds that are, still around. Um, And so when this Page of Swords is confirming the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Six of Wands, um, I think when it's saying is again, when you start, how do you say it? Trusting the universe a little bit more. Doesn't have to be, angels or spirit guides or higher power. You may not even be, religious in that way. Um, but just maybe trusting the seasons and how things move and how things change. And, that is like nature and science. So, if anything, you can trust nature. Um, and so when you're able to trust a little bit more, um, the movement will come back in, because then the Page of Swords, like I said, will cut out that lack of trust, that holding on to things too tightly, that defeatist energy, the back and forth. What should I do? So then you can see the possibilities that are still around you, and then you can enjoy this celebration. Okay, celebration of some kind, or if it's not a celebration, just general movement. Again, with the sword, with the horse upright here, it's all about movement and possible community and feeling support around you. Um, so, it's good to be, what is the word? Uh, Not trusting, it's good to not be trusting everybody, right? Because that will make you naive, and you can get taken advantage of. But it's saying, this general reading is saying that you need to trust a little bit, and let your guard down a little bit and not hold on to things so tightly, so the movement can come in for you, Scorpio. So let's get you some quick oracle cards before you go. And let's see what additional advice we can get for Scorpio. Additional advice for Scorpio. September 20th. Additional advice for Scorpio. Okay, and you got discontent and the muses. Interesting. Um, so it can be kind of self-explanatory here. Um, possibly saying that because you are discontent or the person or situation is not, where it should be or where it would make you happy, possibly. Sorry, it's saying that you need to use the muses as the inspiration, right? So music, the arts, yeah, anything in the arts to get you out of that energy. I'm guessing that's what it means. But let's see what the book has to say real quick. Okay, Scorpio. It says discontent, the muses, dissatisfaction, seeking, searching, conclusions. Sooner or later in our evolutionary process, each of us begins to realize that it's not the having that fulfills our soul, but rather it's the act of creating that brings us satisfaction. Contentment in what we've created, no matter how grand, inevitably subsides, and our creative juices once again long to flow. That's why the once ideal partner ceases to mesmerize, the perfect job eventually becomes mundane, the great adventure becomes tedious. Although there's a lot to be said for enjoying what we have now, we must we must oh my god, I can't talk. We must nevertheless, we must respect the fact that our basic nature as creative being is to create. Without the process, we cannot be fully content, at least not for long. Your muses are present and they call on you now to embrace your creative discontent and undertake new projects. Their message for you is see your frustration as a longing to learn more, expand more, dare more, and create more. So yeah, like I said, using the arts and using your creativity to get you out of that discontent. So that is a nice message. We love the arts over here. All right, Scorpio, let's get you one more oracle card before you go. So one second here. Final messages. Advice, or something. Final messages. Oh, I made a mess. You got the maple herb, and it says masculine energy, the direction west, Jupiter, the planet Jupiter, and the element air. Okay. So I'm gonna look that up really quick and see what other things it has to say about the herb maple. Let me make sure I didn't steal the cards that we have out. Oh, I made a mess. Okay, let's just like that. That. Yes, there we go. Okay, sorry. Well, let me see what it says. Scorpio. All right, it's real short, so don't worry here. We're almost done. It says maple. I am maple. My sap flows to provide sweet syrup. Give it the world. Give, sorry. Give to the world what you have to offer. Let it flow. Go with the seasons. I grow to be very Cleo. No. Sorry. I grow to be very old. Look around you for old souls, old friends, and old loves. Circulation is how my powers make prosperity part of your path. I am sweetness. All right. So, yeah, Scorpio, that's a really nice message. I like when it says go with the seasons here. Um, and that was kind of what I was saying with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That if you're feeling out of control and you don't necessarily have religious beliefs or that kind of thing, that if anything, trust nature, trust the seasons. So when this card, Wheel of Fortune, is upright, it's all about movement, the time, turning of things. So when it's in reverse, it's kind of reminding you that, and that's also what the Maple card just said. Um, so that is nice. And also, I feel that when it says look to old friends and old loves, that could possibly be the sense of community and support I was talking about with the Six of Wands here, with these people, their wands in the background, and the other horses. All right, Scorpio. So I think those are some really nice messages. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'm going to be taking a screenshot of your cards and I'll be posting it on my Facebook page under the reading in the comments section. So if you want to see close up of the cards or look at it later, it's going to be there. So if you go in the description box below and click on my website, there's a Facebook link. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm going to clean this up here and reshuffle everything, and then I'll come back in a little bit for Libra. So thank you guys so much. Okay, bye.